What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keller Keepstar. Let's get right into the news. Our first story is coming from
lead PvP designer Brian Halinka. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Josh. I'm really excited to talk about all these questions people had, and hopefully give them some.
What's up, y'all? It's me. It's your boy,
Guys, to have some
Solo queue. It is not a legit solo queue. It is made by someone as artificial flavored grape juice. I am not sure what I think of it. I am going to read it, but before I read it, all I want to say is I hope the maker of this add-on executed it really well, or it's going to give a really bad image on solo queue. So without further ado, let's read it and check it out together. Solo queue add-ons. To increase the number of games played during beta testing, ratings are currently ignored. Solo queue automatically finds teammate and joins you into a rated PvP game, like a arena skirmish, except with the added benefit of gear reward and being matched with player of similar skill. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video right there and I'm gonna jump in and explain this part. So I got really confused because it said ratings are currently ignored, but at the same time we receive rewards. So I'm like, wait, what? Is this legit? Did the legit Blizzard make this? Because how can they have ratings ignored but at the same time give us rewards? At first I was thinking, are they adding a whole new bracket? Cause how can they give rewards and ignore our rating? Doesn't make any sense. Or are they testing this in a war game and keeping track of our win-loss for their statistics? But after I thought about it, I think what they're trying to say here is they're going to ignore the matchmaking MMR in order to get queues faster. For example, say you're 1700 and you queue up with the guy that's 1200. Or you're 1500 and you queue up with the guy that's 2000. So it won't match you into similar MMR right now since they don't have a lot of people testing this. I think that's what they're trying to say here. But they worded it wrong, saying ratings are currently ignored. Seems like they're saying ratings are ignored as in you won't lose or win points. So people be like, hey, ratings are ignored. What do we got to lose? We won't lose or win points, but we still get rewards. So let's queue it up. So basically what this add-on is not good. I don't like it. I'm not being mean, I'm being 100% honest. I'm really thankful for this guy named Frenny to make this. Like trying to make the solo queue dream going on and moving, get the ball rolling, get Blizzard's attention. I love that, right? But as I said at the start, I'm kind of afraid that this might ruin the image of solo queue, since this is just a program that puts you in LFG and invites someone that has the same add-on into your LFG group and then you guys queue and play one game. I like that idea. The downside is you're facing real teams, and as you go higher into the rating, you're gonna have a huge disadvantage because you're fighting people that uses voice, and these guys have been playing with each other for a while maybe, and they're playing a real comp. That totally destroys the idea of solo queue. That's not how we want it to be. We want it to be where it's a different bracket, and as it says, solo queue, you queue in alone and play. We don't want no pre-mates fighting against us, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, basically that's my opinion, but I do like this idea. If you're starting a new character, for example myself, I have a rogue, I'm not too good at it, I'm trying to get some practice, maybe queue these solo queues and get practice off of it. That's pretty good, but if you want to push high, this will not work. So I'm done explaining here. Let's go back into the video. Getting started, simply use minimap button to create a solo queue macro. Put the macro in your bar and spam it until you join the game. Use the restate minimap option to start over. Features: automated matchmaking, suitable teammates with similar rating. Automated joining of games 2v2, 3v3 or rated battlegrounds are supported. Enforce that you only join game with a healer present. Blacklist players using /solo queue blacklist player. Rudimentary cheat detection to ensure players don't spoof their rating. Limitations: does not support joining as group, does not support specifying group to make up, needed to use chat comms for inner add-on communications as cross-roam add-on message didn't seem to work. Found a bug? If you might have found a bug, just leave it in the comment below. Okay. Fenner, good job. I really like how you did this. Making something Blizzard don't make for us to try out. Only 212 downloads. I hope people download this more. If there's only 212 people, that means there's not that many people doing this right now. So we won't know how long the queues will take. Alright, I'm just hoping that this is not a virus. Okay, put that in there. Alright, we are logging in, ladies and gentlemen. I am pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie, but I hope this goes well. We'll see how it is. We'll get a little feel of the beta axis of solo queue. Do not disappoint me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the solo queue. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Okay, wait. Create macro. Solo queue under general macro. Place on your bar and spam. Wait, did they make it for me? There it is. Ooh, that is a juicy, juicy button. Creating group for rating 3000. Hey. Alright, so what I'm assuming is already. How can I say? This is a great add-on. I like it. I love the idea of the solo queue. But I think we are getting queued into people that are using voice. So this is not a separate bracket. We're playing in a legit bracket. So we're going to be fighting against people that uses voice. And this is not going to be fair. So if solo queue is made, they have to make it where they have separate bracket for solo queue only and team queues only. Like right now we have team queue only. So if they want to add in solo queue, they have to add a separate bracket. You cannot have solo queue and the pre-made team fight each other because that is such a big disadvantage. Okay, since 2v2 is not working, I'm gonna try 3v3. Let's see if this works.
1 hour later.
Yeah, so this isn't going to work. We're gonna need more people to download. Alright, so here are my final thoughts. First off, we did not get to queue, so I can't really say much about it. We definitely need a lot more people to download this in order for it to work and test it out. It's on the right track, but I just don't like how we verse against pre-made groups, like solo queue versus pre-mades. I mean, it could be like solo queue versus solo queue sometimes, but most of the time it's probably going to be solo queue versus pre-mades, since there is only one bracket. If this goes well, Blizzard will definitely look into it and they might add it. But if they do add it, they really need to make it a separate bracket. They can't keep solo queue and team queue in the same bracket. That will not work. I will hate Blizzard if they do that. And that's it. If you want to help test for Mr. Fanny Pack, you can download it and test it out. I will definitely help out as well, so he gets to see what the results are and how it goes. The download for this add-on will be in the description below. Let me know how you guys feel about it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!
I've come to give you solo queue.